Few things put a smile on my face more than an impractical little French car, and let's face it, a lot of them are that. This is the Citroen DS3 Dsport Cabrio. Now, the DS3 is hardly a big car, it doesn't even really rival a Mini for interior space, but there's something about it that makes me smile. They're not super cheap, but they're not super expensive, but they handle well and they've got a great fizzy little engine that, even though it's always been caught off boost, is a lot of fun. My question is this though, can people like you cope with a car like this?
The 1.6 litre turbo in the DS3 is from several other cars, the 208 GTI, the Mini Cooper S and the Peugeot RCZ. In the DS3 it produces 115 kilowatts and 340 newton metres of torque and is only available with a 6-speed manual. This will whisk you and your cargo to 100 kilometres an hour in a little over 7 seconds. Citroen claimed 6 litres in the combined cycle, but we didn't see that at all. Nowhere near it. Despite being top of the range, the interior is cloth and the stereo is hopeless. Into the bargain is climate control and cruise control. It also has sat-nav. It's a bit low res, but it does have a nice Welsh lady telling you where it is you need to go. It's not really a proper convertible. The canvas roof slides back in 3 stages. Back a bit like a tiny sunroof, then right to the back, and then it squishes down like the Mini Cabrios. It looks vaguely ridiculous while also destroying rear visibility and boot space. This is possibly the silliest boot opening I've ever seen on a road car, but it's deceptively big inside. It's small inside the cabin too, but you can get people in the back who are keen for a bit of sun. It really looks funky. The DS3 is one of those designs that grabs you from every angle. From the cool stacked LED daytime running lights to the 3D effect taillights, there's a few exquisite details that'll keep you smiling. The 17-inch wheels fill the arches, but the car doesn't look like a roller skate, which is always the danger with a car so small. Even this yellow paint is cool, which it really shouldn't be. It is missing rear parking sensors, which it really needs. They're a $500 option, and the leather is a very stiff $2,000. Yellow paint is $800, which is rude because there's only one solid colour.
I really like the way this car handles. It's got this fun kind of slightly but not quite bouncy kind of demeanour on the road. It's always happy. It's kind of on the road, and I quite like that. And it's got a really good engine. It's not particularly good off boost, but at the same time it means that when you are off boost it's not hyper, but I do smile when I drive this car, even though the roof is ridiculous and it's too small to be particularly practical for anything other than 2 people. This would be a great little car to take on a beach holiday. It's hard not to enjoy driving the DS3. Is it too impractical for you? Probably is. It's too impractical for me, but I'm not the one having to buy it. But I tell you what it is, it's enormous fun. I really enjoy driving this car. It's fizzy, it's fun, it's very French, it's got a pretty crap stereo, but you know, you can't have everything, can you?
It even rides well into the bargain, which is something of a miracle given the short wheelbase and its impressive road holding. If you want your hatch a bit hotter, save the cash and stick with the cheaper tin top, but if you want a summer funmobile, you've got it in the DS3 Cabrio. I can't think of a Citroen sold here in Australia that I'd rather have.